welcome back to Wedaways Getaways Virtual Fams for wedding planners and engaged couples around the world to travel and have beautiful celebrations in the most wonderful and gorgeous and special destinations. I'm here today with Maritza, who is our digital media marketing manager. Hi, Maritza.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Really well. I'm so glad that you're here. And we are featuring today two of our Thompson hotel partners. We've got Brittany, who's in Denver, but she reps Cape, which is a Thompson hotel in Los Cabos, Mexico. How are you?
I'm amazing. Thank you.
You blonde and blue-eyed. You look like
I know. I'm like the lights shining down. I didn't plan it. I swear.
It's like a halo. An angel is with us. I love it. And Danielle, who represents the Thompson Zihuatanejo, which is next to Ixtapa in Mexico. And you are right here in Southern California with us. How are you doing?
I'm great. Thanks for having us. We're enjoying great weather here in SoCal, but we wish we were in Mexico.
Yeah, it's true, but I'm looking outside right now. It is super windy. Therefore, internet can be a little touchy. We're a little worried about it. It's gone in and out. So let's hope for the best. Just to share with our audience, Wedaways is a dual-sided marketplace. We've got our Virtuoso affiliated travel agency via our relationship with Departure Lounge. And we have Wedaways.com, which is a dynamic search engine featuring over 100 destinations and over 200 luxury properties around the world that cater to the wedding and honeymoon markets. And of course, we will take care of all your travel needs, any inquiries you may have. And if you're an engaged couple watching, just shoot us an email. If you need a fabulous wedding planner, we can help you with that too. And we see the GM of the property, Carlos, has just logged on, which is super awesome. We don't always get a GM. Bienvenidos, Señor Carlos. How are you today?
I'm doing fabulous, Renee. How are you?
We're fabulous too. Thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate it. For those of you that don't know the Thompson hotels, they are a fabulous mid-century vibe group that is a top choice for millennials. When millennials want to travel and still feel the comforts and decor of home, but they want to be in the most incredible destinations. And Thompson has some of the most incredible destinations. And I'm very happy and proud to say that we've got some great room blocks and weddings booked at both of your properties. And we're looking forward to a very dynamic 2021 and 2022 because we are booking a lot for 2022. Are you also?
Yes.
Yes, especially weddings. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2022 seems to be on fire, which is great, especially January, February, March of 2022 right now.
Right, first quarter. May I ask, before we start with the presentations of the properties, unless this is part of your presentations, what is happening with COVID and COVID testing now in terms of entry and exit from your destinations and the properties? Danielle, can you share with us?
Sure, absolutely. We've made it pretty easy. I think we kind of saw this coming, that eventually there would have to be some testing going back and forth to the United States. So what we've done is we've partnered, we are a smaller town, so we wanted to make it really easy for clients coming in and out and staying at the property. So we partnered with one of the local clinics. So we make it pretty easy. Our concierge will reach out to you before your arrival. And if you want to book your reservation with the nurse to come prior to your arrival or when you get to the property, we'll book your scheduled time. They'll come to the property, administer the test, and then you'll have the results within 12 to 24 hours of the rapid test. So then you present that to the airlines once you get on board. So pretty simple. If something happens and somebody does test negative or test positive, we are going to offer a discounted rate for them to come back and quarantine on the property. So we're going to try to make it as easy as we can for them if something does occur while they're there.
That's good news.
Cases, just so you know, no cases on property, very low cases in the area. They've done a very good job at managing the virus in the area because it's a small town. We couldn't risk it getting spread everywhere. So our area has been very safe. And again, not a lot of cases.
And what about the cost for the test per person?
$175 per person.
Okay. So people need to be prepared for that. All right,
Correct, yes.
sounds good. And Brittany, what about the Cape in Los Cabos?
Yep, so pretty much very similar. So the guests can have the rapid test done on property. They just need to reach out to the concierge before arrival to set up the testing. It is the rapid test. They will receive the results in 24 hours. Then they just present that to the airlines when they depart. We are offering the test complimentary, so the guests can receive the test complimentary. If there is a positive test, we are offering 50% off of their booked room rate, and then they'll receive 20% off food and beverage while quarantining at the resort.
Wow, that's really huge. To be able to administer the test at no charge is a big deal. So that's great. Thank you for that.
Yeah, we have to be competitive because there's many, you know, we're a lot larger than where Danielle is, and we just had to be competitive with what all the other luxury resorts were offering.
Sure, we can understand. And we have more information. I mean, as travel advisors, we need to be able to provide our clients with all of the most updated information and every destination at every resort. So there's this laundry list of information that can change pretty often. So we're, have any of you gotten vaccinated yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. You're all young. We were talking about that earlier. The youngest people are at the end, but I'm not in that young group. I'm due for my vaccine, my first next week. So I'm,
Good.
yeah.
Screen, just so I can navigate the presentation.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh my gosh, sorry guys, this sunlight is like,
Wow.
yeah.
Look at that. And such, the views from that property are just amazing.
I'm gonna fix my camera. It's just like great in the sunlight. Sorry guys.
So good.
All right, no, you can't really see me, but anyways, you don't need to see me. You need to see the beautiful resort. So welcome to the Cape, a Thompson hotel located in gorgeous Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, which is really becoming hugely popular for destination weddings. So let me, hold on, it's not, oh, there we go. So where is the Cape located? So we're 35 minutes from the airport and 3 miles just outside of downtown Cabo San Lucas. So just to give people an idea, we are on the other side of Esperanza, just outside of the tourist corridor there. And you see the lovely bride there on the front drive awaiting your couple's arrival. And then some quick facts about the resort here. Pretty similar to all of the other, it sounded like someone was asking questions. Oh shoot, my internet connection. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, it told me my internet connection went out. So our architecture really is what sets us apart. We do have our couples tell us our resort looks like, looks unlike any other resort in Mexico. And I think that is really advantageous for us. So as you can see from the grand staircase there, you just get that amazing view of the arch. And that truly sets us apart. Our unobstructed views of the amazing Cabo landscape, it really gives you that sense of place. Like I am in Cabo San Lucas. And next, let's move on to the ceremony venues. So in the upper photo, that is Upper Pool Terrace. Absolutely stunning views of the arch, by far our most popular ceremony space. It's located elevated above the pool, so you don't have to run any risk of guests in photos during the ceremony. The views are absolutely stunning. It is centrally located in the resort. I do want to point that out because it is not a private ceremony location, but again, because of the elevation above the pool, the photos will give it that feel. So this can go up to 120 guests. And then the photo below is our poolside terrace. And then again, oceanfront as well. It is adjacent to the pool. It is not located above the pool, so you don't have that elevated view, but still absolutely stunning oceanfront. But this is for our larger weddings, so really 121 guests, all the way up to 200. So we can accommodate 200 guests at the Cape. So we really can take on that larger wedding, which is fantastic. Now, moving on to the party, the reception venues. So the first one here is our Ledge. So this is one of our all-day dining restaurants. So the couple would be buying out the restaurant for the evening. So the cocktail reception would be held on the concrete terrace you see in the front there. The dinner held under the pergola with the stunning greenery hanging down and the market lights already built in. And then they would move inside the restaurant for dinner and dancing. So really a great flow, and then still that amazing view. And you hear the waves crashing right up against the terrace there. It really is such an exceptional experience. Then next we have our rooftop. So this is our signature rooftop bar. And signature to Thompson, most of the properties do have a rooftop bar element to them. So this is ideal for the cocktail hour up to 200 guests. So if the wedding does book Glimpse, which you will see next, they will have their cocktail hour here. Fantastic for sunset photos. So all the guests get these amazing sunset photos up here and really get to experience all the built-in decor and the vibe of the rooftop bar before moving over to Glimpse for the reception. Now this can be bought out for the full reception. So the full cocktail hour, dinner and dancing. It does have the highest food and beverage minimum associated to it because it will be closed for the entire evening to leisure guests for the wedding. So this is ideal for 65 to 90 guests, 90 really being the max for this location. So next, by far our most popular, Glimpse. This is only one of 2 rooftop destination or reception locations in Cabo. So it is really spectacular. We sell it to our couples as a blank canvas. As you can see, I tried to select 3 unique and distinctly different photos so you can see how you can really change and decorate this space to the vibe of the couple. And then again, absolutely stunning views. On the other side, you see the mountains and the desert landscape of Los Cabos. If you're not very familiar with the weather, there is a desert. So we have very low chance of rain, very low humidity. So really ideal for weddings weather-wise. And again, they can utilize this space. And then if the wedding ends, you know, say a little bit earlier at 11 or 12, then the guests can go back over to the rooftop for a fun after party. Right now the rooftop is closing at 11, but in normal non-COVID times, it's open till 1 a.m. And it has a DJ. So, you know, the guests that want to keep the party going really can. And then that is one distinction for us as well, is most other locations in Cabo, you have to end by 10. And so the fact that we can go till 12 or even 1 in the morning is really a great selling point for our couples. And then I just wanted to touch on the restaurants and the bars. For, you know, what are the guests going to be experiencing while they're on property attending the wedding? So we have 3 dining options. We have Manta, which is our signature restaurant by Chef Enrique Olvera. Absolutely phenomenal. Definitely a place all the foodies will want to go and eat. And then we have the Ledge, which is our casual indoor-outdoor restaurant. Again, that was the location that could be bought out for the smaller weddings. And then we have Point Break, which is our pool terrace, really great location, oceanfront for lunch. And then we have 3 bar options. So we have a swim up bar in our pool, which is phenomenal. And then our sunken bar, which is our bar located in our lobby. So you see the bride playing pool there. It's just a super cool living room vibe, really cozy furniture and cozy lighting. Great meeting spot, centrally located in the hotel for everyone to meet before dinner. It's a great place to have a welcome cocktail reception for the couple, located right by the front desk. Really unique curated cocktails, and then it's also the coffee bar in the morning, so just like really great central spot for everyone to meet. And then of course the Rooftop, by far most popular location. It opens at 5 p.m. in the evenings for sunset. The views are absolutely stunning during the sunset. And then we have live music up there on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. So just a really great, fun meeting spot for all the attendees of the wedding. And then of course we are, I think I mentioned this, but we're directly on the ocean. So beach access. We do have cabanas set on the beach and beverage service available on the beach. We are not a swimmable beach. If you are familiar with Cabo, most of the beaches are not swimmable, but we are a very big surfing beach. So you will see surfers out there all the time, local surfers. So it's really cool to sit on the beach, have a cocktail, watch the surfers. What an amazing experience. And then our guest rooms and suites. This photo here is our Panoramic Suite, by far most popular. We have 5 of these, floor to ceiling windows, 180-degree view of the Sea of Cortez and the Arch. And then all of our deluxe rooms and our suites are ocean view. They all have views of the Arch. So I think that's a phenomenal selling point for us. Along with the size of our rooms, our deluxe room starts at 592 square feet and goes up from there. So, you know, the guests are really coming into this large, luxurious guest room. All of the furnishings are made in Mexico. All of the art in the room was locally curated from local artists. So it really, from all aspects of the hotel, you just feel like you're in a very unique spot.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yes. So then I did want to touch on, wanted to put some quotes up here from recent weddings that we've had. As we all know, 2020 was not the best year. And so the fact that we had 3 just amazing experiences in November and October, I think really is a testament to the service at our property and just how we are being so accommodating for the planners and the couples to really just have as stress-free of an experience as they can. So the last quote was one of my couples. This couple's original wedding date was March 20th. They had to move, they moved 3 days before the wedding. They moved to July, then they canceled July, then they moved to August. And so I really got like tears in my eyes when I got this email from them after they finally had their wedding in October. So this was from the bride, and she said, I just wanted to reach out and tell you all how amazing our experience was with you at the Cape. Thank you for being so accommodating with all the changes. All of our guests had an amazing experience at the Cape, and so did we. Our wedding was so beautiful. Thanks to you all. All of your staff was so accommodating, and we appreciate everything you did to work with us. And really, I will say, by far, our service, which you will see in all 3 quotes here, is second to none. And that is the #1 thing and touches our heart the most, is how all of our couples say the service is absolutely exceptional. And from every aspect, not just the wedding day, but from check-in to housekeeping to the pool service to the ledge service, consistently across the board. So you can, you know, rest assured, if you book a wedding with us at the Cape, the service will be absolutely phenomenal, not only for yourself, but for your couples and all their guests as well. So I just wanted to say thank you, and we hope to celebrate with you soon. I hope to, book with you soon. Again, it's myself and my counterpart that does all the weddings, and all we want to do is create a amazing, positive experience for everyone, and we can't wait to welcome you to sunny Los Cabos soon.
Oh my gosh, brava, brava, brava. That
Oh,
was
thank
just
you.
beautiful. And I want to really back up those wonderful testimonials with the fact that we hear exactly the same thing from the couples and the planners that we send down. They rave about the property, and it's such a pleasure and privilege for us to work with you and the team. And we really look forward to a lot of wonderful business ahead. I did get a text question from one of our planners, if you
Sure.
don't mind me asking.
No.
They ask, a lot of properties are at minimal percentage capacities. They're only allowing up to 30, 40, 50% capacity booking until no date yet in terms of the end of that till it all opens up. Where do you stand with that?
Sure. So Cabo did move back to orange, which is the 35%. We were at 50%. So currently, yes, we are at the 35%. It hasn't been an issue because we really haven't, sadly, been getting to those levels. But yes, that is currently where Los Cabos stands, is the orange at the 35% capacity.
Okay. Thank you very much. And of course, if any planners want to go and do a site inspection, reach out to us. It would be either Pamela@wedaways.com or weddings@wedaways.com. We just had 3 planners in the region that we set up with site inspections. And of course, we organize the fam trips where we bring a curated group of wedding planners at different times of the year to different destinations, and within the destinations to different properties. So if you are a planner and watching this in a recorded version, please reach out to us and we will do our best to get you on one of our FAMs, because we'd love for you to see the property in person. Okay, so beautiful Brittany, blonde, beautiful Brittany, you're the triple B. Will you please unshare your screen so we can get that?
There you go.
Oh, thank you so much. And we are going to go to Danielle. Danielle, have you and Maritza worked out? You are doing the presentation of Thompson Zihuatanejo.
Yes. Maritza, are you going to throw that up? I'm not a millennial, so I have to have a millennial help me. Do you
I
mind?
don't believe it. There's no way. I don't believe it.
Great. Do we have that there? Okay, perfect. So we are the newest of the Thompson Mexico resorts. We relaunched the property December of 2018. And if you're thinking, where have I seen Zihuatanejo before? You probably are a movie fanatic. And we were mentioned in one of our most famous mentions is from Shawshank Redemption. And the end of the movie, that's where Andy escapes to. So that kind of put us on the map, right? So if you want to flip the next one, we sit right on the Pacific coast of Mexico. Oh, sorry, you can go down. Oops, I think this is the longer presentation. That's okay. We'll use this one. You can go, if you want to scroll down to the pictures. Well, we can stop here. So we're a 56-room resort. So we were almost kind of built for a pandemic. I hate to say it, because we have this beautiful open air property and we sit on 12 acres of beachfront resort, basically. So for the situation that we're in, we've actually, once we reopen, we've been doing considerably well in this situation because of how we're set up, right? So if you look to the pictures on the left, we sit right on Playa del Ropa beach. It's a beautiful white sand beach. It's very calm. There's no obstructions on the beach. And the water stays warm 10 out of 12 months a year. So it's one of the most famous beaches in Mexico. It's a swimmable beach. And because of the water temperature, we get every type of sea life that you can possibly think of all year round. We'll get to the food and beverage, but that's a little bit why we can be a little bit more creative with food and beverage. And it's also why people like to come there, to see the sea life, to deep sea fish, to surf on the calm, warm waters. And it's, again, just a short 3-hour flight from LAX on the Pacific coast of Mexico. So if you want to scroll. These are just, we did, as you saw the Cape, Thompson kind of does that sexy vibe. And we try to throw in a little bit from each destination that we're in, but you know, you have the exposed beams, the really cool architecture. I think all properties with the Thompson brand typically partner with some type of well-known architect and comes out there and they redo these properties. So this was fully renovated December 2018. So everything's pretty much brand new. All the interiors are brand new. And again, stunning, really unique architecture when you walk in. And just a little bit more about, this is one of our restaurants. You can keep going. I'm going to scroll because I want to get to the property. I'll stop here because on the right-hand side, sorry, this is one of our restaurants. We have 2 restaurants on property. Both restaurants are outdoor seating. Both restaurants are beachfront, and each of them have a little bit different type of cuisine to them. So how is your breakfast, lunch, and dinner restaurant, happy hour restaurant? We do right on the beach that you can kind of see in front of it. We do our taco nights there. We do barbecues on the beach there. So this is kind of your go-to. They do all of our in-room dining. So the in-room dining is the same quality as the restaurant food and beverage that you'll have. Again, fantastic seasonal menus. I call it seat to table. Everything's fresh with a little Mexican twist on there. And if you want to flip to the next slide. Pizza is our dinner restaurant on there. Gonna flip back up. And again, I'm gonna have Chef come on board in just a bit, but Chef is amazing. He's had a lot of media attention. He's been in Forbes, Condé Nast, Travel + Leisure. He's amazing. So he'll chat a little bit later, but as you can see on the left, we do this really cool barbecue night on the beach where we set up this cage and we barbecue in the cage on the beach. It's phenomenal. It's something that you've never seen before. And it's a very unique experience. And the food is just, I mean, everyone we have on there is to die for. And Chef is the same chef. We don't have a separate chef that's doing weddings. So he's creating all the menus and all the food for not only the guests on property, but also the wedding guests and their attendees.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, he's awesome. You can kind of flip through the wellness. So this is just a little bit of the vibes of the guest rooms. Again, that kind of sexy chic. So we have 56 villas, right? So each one of our villas is a suite. Nothing is under 500 square feet and they go up from there. Each villa, you either have a private plunge pool attached to it, or on this bottom right-hand corner, this is my favorite part of the resort, you can actually be part of the swim up suites. So for the wedding planners if you're also kind of involved in the bachelorette party, or for the wedding party specifically, this is an amazing little area to book. It's 11 one-bedroom suites that connect to each other by the terraces. And then that private pool area is just for your party there. When you step out of the pool, you go directly onto the white sand beaches. So amazing views. And then during the day, while you're having fun in the pool and having cocktails, you have a private server that is assigned to your area that'll bring you all your drinks, all your food and beverage, all that good stuff. And we do have packages specifically for bachelorette parties where you get the whole suite, or for the bridal suites where you get the whole 11, or the bridal team where you get the whole 11 suites on there. So this is very unique to our property. I've never seen something like it, and it's such a cool part of the resort. So
incredible.
Yeah, it's really cool. So these are just a couple more suites. If you're not right on the beach, your room is going to be with the private plunge pool surrounded by these beautiful lagoons. Indoor, outdoor showers, again, over 500 square feet. No building has more than 2 to 3 stories on it, and you have your own external private entrance. So you're not walking through buildings, you're not having to cross paths with other guests. Everything's outdoors, private patios. The newest thing for weddings is that we do offer a buyout package. And because we're a small property of 56 rooms, we are very flexible with how many rooms you can take and be a buyout. So if it's really important to you to take over the whole resort and you only have 40 guest rooms per night, we can make it happen. We're flexible with it. Again, we want this to be great for your special day. So we can absolutely accommodate, 40 to 56 rooms on a buyout, and the resort is exclusively yours. I'm going to turn it over now. I want you to see the space in person, because I can sit here and say it's beachfront all day long, and it doesn't really do it justice unless you absolutely get to see it, because it really is a special, unique place. And again, it's somewhere that most people are not used to going, right? Everybody's been to a lot of different Caribbean, Mexico areas. This is new for a lot of people. And it's a nice area to go and just get away from the hustle and bustle, really be inspired and creative and just enjoy yourself in a very calming environment, which is what we kind of all need right now with all that's going on in the country.
Totally.
Nice way to get away from the hustle and bustle. So I'm going to turn it over to my team on property. I have my general manager, Mr. Carlos Carrion on property, and my chef, Chef Miguel, and I want them to show you a little bit of like what you're in store for. It's too bad we're not presenting all of us on property, but soon we'll be back down there.
We would like to be on property too.
Yeah. So let me turn it over to Carlos. Carlos, do you want to open your screen up? Oh, we almost had you.
Hello, Danielle. Well, welcome to Siwa. You know, I actually do hate when Danielle take my joke about Shawshank Redemption, because that's like my entry line, but you know, it's gonna be hard too. So this is one of our beach suite rooms. As Danielle was mentioning, we're located in the beautiful Playa La Ropa here in Zihuatanejo. The resort has this beach vibe, like right steps from the sand. You're gonna see, I'm gonna walk right now to my team so they can, you know, kind of show you a little bit on the food and beverage side. All the rooms like this one has the outdoor space with the private plunge pool. You know, this is a double bedroom, but we do have some more king rooms, more couples oriented. You know, with this post-pandemic scenario, it's just way really adapting amazing to what the needs are. I'm gonna walk right now to the sand, so you wanna follow me here to the beach. This is the beautiful beach La Ropa. As Daniel was mentioning, this is the best beach and the only swimmable beach on the destination, because in most of the areas close by on the Pacific, it's very rough, the beach, but here it's, you know, you can see like really calm. You can do many activities in there, like paddle boarding, you can do kayak, and we have those activities here on property. And we just set it up here on a small station with our Chef Miguel, which, as Daniel was mentioning, and I do reassure he's actually amazing. To do a small quick fact for you, all our ingredients here in the Pacific, as you can know, they're just extremely fresh. All tuna, all vegetables are right from the regions close by. So the product that we have on the outlets, it's amazing. So let me introduce you to my tropical team. This is Miguel, which is my executive chef here in Thompson Zihuatanejo, and on the other side we can see Cesar, which is our food and beverage manager. So I leave you with the team.
Hello everyone, I'm Miguel. You know, we're just super excited to have you virtually here with us at beautiful Playa La Ropa. So we wanted to showcase a little bit of what we can do wedding-wise, right? Obviously, as you can see, the beach is absolutely gorgeous. You know, just spread out. We can have many things going on during a you know, wedding event. And this is actually one of my favorite things. This it's what I call a crudo bar or oyster bar, where during, you know, a cocktail after the ceremony, or for a welcome cocktail, or anything that you can think is fun for the invitees. You know, we always love to showcase the amazing fresh ingredients from La Costa Grande. So today I'm going to do very quickly a scallop. So we have a wonderful Madre Perla scallop, which is a local variety. As you can see, it's, you know, so tender, you know, so fresh. We get it every day fresh. So I'm going to do a quick bite. I'm going to use a little bit of passion fruit. So this is local passion fruit, just, you know, so tropical, you know, nice zesty flavor. So I did what I call a sangrita, a passion fruit sangrita. It just, you know, marinates amazingly the scallops. Great.
I'm getting hungry.
Wow, this is amazing.
Okay, we have a little bit of our local citrus salt just to season it. Okay, a little bit of pickled onion just to, you know, have a nice, you know, tanginess there. That goes very well with the sweet and tangy flavors. And then our, you know, ceniza salt. Okay, ceniza, it's the name of our signature restaurant. Okay, that translates to ash. where we showcase the best ingredients from La Costa Grande and how they match with, you know, a contemporary and sophisticated Mexican cuisine. So we truly hope that you can join us soon. This is something that we can do, you know, for any of your clients, and we'll be, you know, super happy to do that.
Oh,
Muchas gracias. So
Thank
now
you, Chef.
we'll take it to Cesar.
So let's go with Caesar. Now that we are just, now that we're super engaged, so let's go to Caesar. He's gonna prepare a drink for you.
Hola, how are you? Great to have you here with us virtually at least. So my name is Cesar. I'm the food and beverage manager from Thompson Zihuatanejo, and we are just struggling with the weather right here. So, but we are gonna do some very good things with the beverage. Right here we do have we work basically with seasons and what the earth and the land offers to us every time of the year. So we are doing some tamarind cocktail. Basically, we're gonna do some tamarind puree, very fresh, in the shaker. Then we will have a little bit of lime juice, of course, this acidity and tart touch. And then we are having this, which is a syrup made with dried chilies, different kind of chilies from the region. And finally, we're gonna add a little bit of orange juice, very fresh, just squeezed, like the thing that we do right here at Thompson Zihuatanejo. And we're gonna add a little bit of mezcal. This mezcal comes from the region. I mean, a very close region from the Central Valley, from Oaxaca. So we work also with the local producers to make a very unique product at the end, okay? And finally, we add some ice.
I always love how Caesar shakes.
yeah, that's really great.
We're gonna add a little bit of dried chilies dust on the side, as my general manager likes.
Nice.
It's 5 o'clock
Just-
somewhere.
Cheers, and I pass it to my general manager. We are waiting for you guys. Thank you so much for your attention.
Cheers.
This is
Wow.
the best part of the job. Cheers. I go back to you, Danielle. Thank you.
Thank you. And I just how I wanted to show Chef, because I'll tell you a funny story. When I first started, we didn't have menus, like actual wedding menus. And I was like, Chef, I need wedding menus to show to clients. And he's like, no, I want to meet with every client, every wedding couple individually, and I want to create around what they want. And I want it to be the most special experience in everything they've ever dreamed of. And I said, I want you to do that, but I still have to have wedding menus to show. So just make me a base with pricing. And then I'm not joking, with every client that comes, he schedules, either if he can't get on the phone with you, like either it's going to be virtual if he can't meet you in person, but he'll schedule time specifically with the client, and he'll sit there with hours upon hours doing tastings and creating pieces and dishes for their wedding. And that's, you know, I think that's the beauty of having a small resort, is we can be a little bit more one-on-one, and we can be a little bit more creative. So it's Chef's fantastic. The food is going to blow your clients away. And then if you looked behind Caesar, that was the wedding venue. It's literally right there on the beach, flat, obstructed, and we can fit up to 200 guests. So
I think I saw Andy's boat from Shawshank Redemption in the back. I saw it there, but we have it on video. It's a fact.
yeah, he's there. He's just relaxing, enjoying a martini on the beach.
You know, you talk about creativity and ideas and you know, all these wonderful opportunities. That horseshoe villa connected by pool and terraces area that are 11, you said there are 11 or 12?
Correct.
11?
11.
I would like to, this gave me like a big light bulb moment light bulb moment. When we're done and we wrap up today, I would like for our sales and marketing team, Rachel leads that team, to get in touch with you. I would love to do a national promotion for bachelor and bachelorette parties with some really cool images of that space, because we're working now with a national an international bridal gown manufacturer. We will be having some real estate on their website, and we will be reaching that demographic directly. So I would love to work something out with you and do a great promotion.
Yeah, and we have a cool package that we put together with Chef where they get that, and they have all the bar and the DJ set up while they're during the day. We do a hangover brunch with an in-room Bloody Mary mimosa bar for them after their big night. So yeah, we have a cool, I'll send you all the info, but that's a great idea. We love it.
Wonderful. Wow. Well, any other questions we have? Let me just see. Okay, the same question about the percentages. You have been open with 56 villas and suites since the beginning. I mean, you haven't had to minimize your percentage of occupancy.
We have. We had to go down to, now we're at 50%, correct, Carlos?
That is correct. 50% for now.
Yeah, 50% for now. We were at a little bit lower in the very beginning, but again, we're so spread out, we can literally put people where they're nowhere near each other. Because again, it's over 12 acres.
And they fly into Ixtapa, you said, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Direct flights from Los Angeles, Houston, Dallas, Phoenix, Chicago, Minneapolis, and then some starting from Atlanta pretty soon. If you don't have, we actually get a lot of East Coast business from New York, quite a bit from New York. They typically either pop into Houston and go, or they go Mexico City and then go. And usually the New Yorkers stay for 7 to 10 days at a time, because again, you're in a large villa, so you have a lot of room.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, well, we can't wait to visit. This has been marvelous. For those of you that are watching this in a recorded session, please do send us any questions you may have. This will be, of course, living on the website under our webinars tab on our YouTube channel. We are going to follow up with our entire network so they can see these two beautiful properties. Brittany in Denver, beautiful Danielle also in Laguna Niguel. The ladies, you are amazing. Maritza, thanks for managing the tech. And Carlos, Senor Carlos, it's a great pleasure, a great honor to have a GM come on to one of our webinars. We've done about 40 webinars, and you are our first GM. So wow, thank you so much. It's a huge honor. The properties are fabulous. From our family to yours, whomever is watching, we really appreciate you tuning in. We have another webinar next Wednesday. We will be sending out all the information, lots of wonderful things to come. Everyone, here's and cheers to a happy 2021, and we will catch you all soon. Ciao.
Thank you, Renee.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.